Hi, let us have an understanding on Alluxio. Alluxio is an in-memory storage framework which facilitates to store the data in memory in a distributed environment. It resides between the storage and computation framework where it's going to accelerate the data access between the storage as well as the computing environment. It plays a significant role within the big data environment where I have different type of data storage like object storage, big data storage, or even an RDBMS where I will be reading the data more frequently again and again for further processing, or when I am doing the machine learning or deep learning, I'll be reading the data recursively. So having the data in memory, that's going to facilitate, as well as Alluxio supports distributed storage where n number of systems going to work together and provide distributed in-memory storage. It's going to provide significant improvement in the performance of the system, and it integrates with huge number of systems like where it can read the data from an RDBMS or from any cloud environment like Google Cloud or Azure or AWS and brings the data in a unified way from n number of systems to a single location. From there, I can use it with either Presto or Hadoop MapReduce or Spark, Hive, TensorFlow, like this n number of framework it supports, where it's going to act just like any other storage. So this is the high level overview where it can integrate between the big data ecosystems or any object storage or any enterprise storage where it's going to act like any other file system, and Hive or Spark or any big data ecosystem can read the data. Many of the big data ecosystems, it works with the worm architecture. That is, write once, read many, where once the data is stored, I'll be reading it for a number of times for the analysis. So Alluxio plays a significant role for the data storage unification as well as reading the data from memory, which is going to provide me a significant improvement. And it has a robust features like I can configure when the data should get recached or when the data should get refreshed from the underlying storage, and how much amount of data should be stored within the memory and for how long duration it should be stored. All those configurations can be done within Alluxio. Again, it works with master worker architecture. Within Alluxio infrastructure, I'll be having a master and a number of workers, and all the workers can be made to run along with the distributed processes of the other distributed frameworks like Spark or Hadoop Ecosystem. So it's going to bring in the data, and virtually it's going to make the data available near to the computation environment, and it's going to reduce the network cost.